All right. So, latest news on the menopause front and feeling excited. Feeling excited. I started taking a product called Juice Plus. In my last video, I think I shared, as far as remaining pregnant, that I had two options that I could focus my energy on the Joe Dispenza type of method where I just heal myself instantly of all things related to my health. And I'm open to doing, to receiving that kind of healing. In the meantime, what I've chosen is to push forward on healing my body using what I know, which is nutrition. And I have learned a great deal about a product called Juice Plus. I'm only mentioning it this time to kind of give you a better understanding of what I'll be talking about in this video. Juice Plus is a product filled with fruits and vegetables, um, very supportive of your gut microbiome, which is very supportive of your hormones and um, basically every system in your body. And that's a lengthy topic. So here's what's been going on with me. On Wednesday, and today is Saturday, when I'm recording this, I started taking the Juice Plus capsules. And I noticed a little bit of detox happening, and I'm familiar with this, having dealt with a lot of supplements and detoxes in the past. Okay, cool. Um, Thursday, I feel a little bit more detox, but also a sense of relief, and like I can tell that I'm healing, just an intuitive knowing kind of feeling, and feeling very grateful for what's coming and that I can tell my intuition is acting. So in this way, I'm being present by noticing what my higher self is saying to me. So I end up taking, I'm continuing to take the supplement. Um, Yesterday, so let's see, Wednesday, a little bit of a headache. Thursday, trips to the bathroom. Friday, which was yesterday, really sad. And I recognized from something that was said by the original creator of this formula, a man named Dr. Santillo. He talked about letting go of old bits of the past when you are refreshing yourself with what's new. And as it is with um, any healing process, whether that be speaking from letting go of limiting beliefs or letting go of old ways of eating or old ways of being, there's always a detox process. The new has to replace the old. You can't just say, okay, for example, let's say you are going to quit smoking. I quit smoking and I'm not going to replace it with anything. You're not going to quit smoking for very long because it's a habit. You're either going to have to replace it with a thought or another activity or both. So, same with healing your physical body. As you are letting go of old, it's being replaced by new. And the reason I am sharing all of this with you this morning is because what I have experienced on Friday was a sense of very sad and depression. And I was like, what is going on with me? But also, I chose to be present instead of panicking about it, like, oh my goodness, this is my new existence. I'm just going to mope around for the rest of my life and all of the ugly thoughts that come with that. No, I choose to trust the universe has my back. There's a purpose in this, even if I don't see it yet. Because my life experience has shown me that in the midst of the trouble, I can't see what's up ahead. But I know from life experience that what is up ahead is worth having. I'm letting go of some kind of trouble is what I kept telling myself yesterday. There's I'm letting go of some kind of limiting belief right now. And I actually ended up watching a show called it's a kids show made by Pixar called Inside Out. Um, and the premise of the show is that they're showing how emotions develop and take place in our lives, and that each one has value. Uh, Joy is our natural state, it's who we are at our core. However, when we experience those other emotions, they have to be experienced and they serve a purpose. So I allowed myself to take solace in the idea that it's okay to be sad. It's okay. Just like I shared a previous video on having a mood swing and the profound moment of just watching my tears trailing and noticing all of that, just being in the moment. Okay. So even sadness serves a purpose. So I wake up this morning and I've got hives started. And this has happened to me in the past. And it is a symptom that can take place with menopause. For those of you who have not heard that yet, relates to a change in your estrogen levels, which impacts your DAO enzyme, which impacts your ability to break down histamine. And there's a lot more to that, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. If you have questions, ask. So I had experienced this in the past and I figured out what I needed to do and I did it. Again, feel free to ask questions. But I didn't give up. I initially did. I was like, okay, I'm not going to eat this. I'm not going to eat that. And my diet got smaller and smaller and smaller. And I felt terrible. And then I went, wait a minute, this obviously isn't the plan. And I started heading in the other direction cautiously and with a great deal of support. So this morning I read this article written by a doctor who was talking about detox and some of the symptoms that can happen as a result of detox and what to do, or generally speaking, what to do and what not to do. What not to do is don't give up and don't put a bunch of drugs in your body to accommodate the pain or suffering that you're dealing with, because you're going to set yourself back. And if you do, you do. But just know that if you choose that route, you're slowing down progress. That doesn't mean don't support your body, though. And what I experienced yesterday is a symptom, as are the hives, of a healing process. My body is getting rid of crap and it's coming out through my skin. And I could at this point say, screw it, I give up. This is too challenging. And that's completely an option up for grabs. It's not the one I choose, because I know that if I persevere, I'm going to continue to feel better. And as previously mentioned, I know this because I've experienced it in the past and even in the recent past. I quit taking some medication, and that I was being told, oh, this is what's going to help, but it wasn't helping. And they kept giving me more and more, and I kept feeling worse and worse until I was like, okay, this is obviously not working for me. And was it scary to just walk away from it because I'm being told by the doctors, well, you have to take this? Yeah, it was. But also it was a step of faith. Like, I'm just going to trust that this is what's meant to happen. And there's, a lot to that story, but I supported my body and I believed that I was going to get better. I had no doubt that at some point I would turn a corner, and I did. It wasn't quick and easy, but it was worth it. Um, like things can be, and we can choose to make them more dramatic than they really have to be. Like, okay, did I struggle with feeling weak and tired and detoxing? Yeah, I did. But a big part of that struggle was the thoughts going through my mind of this shouldn't be happening, and oh my goodness, and I'm getting afraid, and what if this and what if that, which is not being present, right? Because present focuses on now, not yesterday, not tomorrow. Um, and what I can focus on right now in my present is, yes, I'm experiencing some physical symptoms. This is not who I am. This is not who I will be. This is not who I am at my core. And I can create thoughts that bring me peace. And I am doing that. My thoughts are, this is heading in a positive direction. And I'm grateful for it. And I know this to be true. I know it. Um, so yes, I will continue to take my Juice Plus, and my I will continue to support myself by resting more, by choosing my exercise carefully, by supporting it with other supplements that are not going to stimulate my system, but help relieve some of the um, histamine that's happening. Um, but all natural, nothing, I'm not going crazy with it. What I see on my horizon is balanced hormones, improved energy, less hot flashes, and I'm already experiencing better sleep. And some of that relates to my grounding sheet. Definitely recommend. Okay, so that's my share for today. There are alternative methods. The biggest, most important part of handling any menopause situation is going to be pay attention to your thoughts. The more you stress yourself out with your thoughts, the more trouble you're creating for your body. Uh, if you fight it, it will just make it worse. You can support yourself, accept what is, and move in a positive direction without making it dramatic, even if there are some setbacks. So that's my version of remaining present today in menopause. And I encourage you to reach out. I offer holistic health coaching, spiritual empowerment coaching, and I enjoy doing so. I really do. I like seeing people have aha moments. Um, I like seeing people have freedom from something they thought they were stuck with. And I've done enough of it in my life to recognize I'm good at overcoming feeling stuck. And I'm good at helping others to do that as well. Take your power back. Make it a great day.